So this video is going to be how to teach your dog to come when they're called. This is one of those really important life skills that all of our puppies need to learn. You want to start your recall practice somewhere that's not very exciting, so start in the backyard just to condition your dog on what the word means. When you're teaching recall, think about your body language. If you just stand still and you go, dog, come, they'll probably ignore you. But if you make yourself really exciting and you use movement and you're playful, they're much more likely to come to you. Ready? Come! Yay! Yes! Good boy! Excellent! Monty, come! Yeah, good boy! Yes! Well done! Good boy! Free! If you have a puppy that likes to play keep away, so they'll come to you but then they do a flyby, or when you reach down to put their leash on, they just disappear again. You want to practice actually touching their collar before you give the treat. So we call this the collar grab game. So to start off, be near your puppy, have a few treats ready. Yeah, gotcha. Good. Ready, gotcha. Good, well done. And then add in your recall. So come, yeah, yes, good boy, excellent, free. So for most Labrador puppies, food is the most important thing ever. But quite often when they hit adolescence, they decide that dogs are way more exciting, and if you've just got your regular kibble treats, they may just ditch you and disappear. So then you want to up the ante a little bit. So for some puppies, that's just like the next step up, which is like commercial treats. So we've got some liver treats here, but you know, schmackos, that kind of stuff. Your big guns is going to be your cheese and meat and leftovers. That kind of stuff is really reinforcing for most dogs. Some puppies actually prefer toys, so something soft and squeaky or even a ball for some dogs can be actually more exciting than food. So just try different things and see what works. So when you're practicing your recalls at the park, first start somewhere nice and quiet and really turn it into a game. The more fun it is for your puppy to chase you and reach you, the more likely they are to listen. To teach your dog to come away from distractions, you want to start nice and close to them and pick the moment when you're going to have some success. So wait for the moment when they're just disengaging from the smell or the other dog, and then call them, because that way they're likely to actually listen and come. Monty, come! Good boy! Excellent! So you want to make sure that most of the time when you call your puppy, you give them a reward and then send them back to go play. If you only call your puppy when it's time to leave, some puppies are going to start avoiding you because they associate coming back with all the fun ending. Monty, come! Good boy! Go play. Good boy. One of the big mistakes I see when people are teaching a recall is they'll just stand there and call the puppy over and over when nothing's happening. So, you know, dog, come here, come here. And all you're doing is teaching your dog that you won't follow through and they don't have to listen and they will just tune you out. So if you've called a couple of times and it's not happening, make it a bit easier, stand a bit closer. If you need to go right up, take your dog's collar and move them away from the distraction so they learn they can't ignore Monty. Good boy. So when you've practiced your recalls at a distance and you've practiced calling your puppy away from distractions, you can add it together and start calling your puppy, you know, when they're running towards a distraction. So in this video, Monty is heading full speed towards a muddy puddle, and he does come when I call. Yay! Good boy! Come. Last couple of pointers, don't call your puppy for something that they really don't like. So for example, if your dog hates having their nails trimmed and you call the puppy, come, and then you whip out the nail clippers, you're actually punishing them for coming back. And the last thing to remember is no matter how good your dog is, you still want to be safe. So don't practice anywhere where your puppy could potentially run into a road and get hit by a car. Just use your good common sense.